Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Stanford Howard with this edition of the Hgp Sportscast. We begin by telling you, over at the Burnham hard-court pace setters strung Sonics and UG clipped Eagles Wings on Wednesday night in the under-23 division, while Pepsi Sonics upset Vikings and Cobras defeated Nets on Thursday night in the Georgetown Amateur Basketball First, Second, and Under-23 Division League. Here are the details. Basketball action heat up on Wednesday night in the under-23 divisions. The first encounter was between Sonics and Pace Setters. Pace Setters seemed poised to take the game from jump ball as they took the first quarter by 3 points, 13-10. In the second quarter, Pace Setters extended their lead as Sonics kept shooting for the Stars and only managed 7 points in the quarter as Pace Setters basketed 20 to take the lead going into the second by 16 points, 33-17. Sonics looked to gain some ground in the second half, but Pace Setters continue on with their momentum as they lengthened their lead in the third and fourth quarters as Sonics went down to Pace Setters by a 48 points margin, 98-50. Troy David top scorer for Pace Setters with 24 points, with 1 3-pointer and 6 free throws. The other under-23 division match to conclude Wednesday's night's hard-court action was between UG and Eagles. UG clipped Eagles Wings to take the win, 67-62. The action then resumed on Thursday night, this time in the first and second division. The second division was first to take the hard court, resulting in just a slight swipe for Pepsi Sonics when they took on Vikings. It was easy pickings from the start to the end for Sonics, as Vikings never got the chance to get their claws into the game, as they scored 12 points in the first quarter, 8 points in the second and third, and 12 points in the fourth, as Pepsi Sonics almost doubled their points to win the game 72-39. The second matchup of the evening between Cobras and Nets was a thrilling one, with Cobras heading out the gate strong in the first quarter with a 14 points margin and continue on that same line of offense-defense play mode to stand strong to finish the first half despite the moves by Nets to regain some ground, 49-30. Nets in the second half came out swinging as they took the third quarter 21-14 and the fourth quarter 16-11. But that wasn't enough to seal the win as Cobras slide past with a 74-67 win. Reporting for the Hgp Sportscast, I am Stanford Howard. We switch our attention to tennis. A strong 14-member team was recently selected to represent the defending champions Guyana in the 2018 Cup of the Guyanas, formerly known as the Inter-Guyana Games, lawn tennis competition which is set to be hosted in Suriname from October 25th to 28th. According to Shelley Daly Ramdalan, organizer of the recent Guyana Tennis Association Bakewell Junior Tennis Tournament and one of the two coaches, the team was selected based on a long period of consistency performances by the players. Moving on to football. Jamaica created history by becoming the first Caribbean nation to qualify for a Seniors Women's World Cup by defeating Panama 4-2 on penalties to claim third place in the CONCACAF qualifying tournament on Wednesday. Javon Vickery has the details.
Both the USA and Canada, who competed in the final in the qualifying tournament, had already secured their places at the 2019 World Cup scheduled to be held in France, with the third place team also earning a spot in the prestigious competition. The Reggae Girls, who are ranked number 64 in the world, became the first Caribbean team to earn a spot in the World Cup. The island nation restarted its women's national team program in 2014 after a 6-year hiatus. The Jamaican women opened the scoring in the 13th minute when Khadijah Shaw buried her shot past Panama's outstanding goalkeeper, Yaneth Bailey. It was Shaw's 13th goal for the Reggae Girls in her 12th national team matches. However, Panama drew level in the 74th minute thanks to a strike from Natalia Mills. The score stayed that way at the end of the 90 minutes, but Jamaica pulled ahead once again courtesy of 16-year-old Jody Brown's goal in the 95th minute. But just 5 minutes from time, Panama were able to lock the scores 2-2 with Lynette Santino's goal, sending the game to penalties. However, after a pair of Panama misses, Bond Flazes placed her shot past Bailey to send Jamaica to France. Javon Vickery, HGP Sport.
Thank you, Javon. Here's this weekend's Sports Roundup. We start by telling you the Courts Pee-wee on the 11 football competition continues on Saturday with the commencement of the knockout stage, when St. Agnes will go head-to-head with Kaluku at 12:30 hours. Also, Tugville will battle Maize at the Ministry of Education ground, Carifesta Avenue. At the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall, basketball action will heat up when the IBF will host a 3-on-3 basketball contest involving 8 nations. It will be an action-packed weekend from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. both days. Admission is free. And finally, the inaugural 5-a-side beach football at the Kingston Beachfront will see 16 teams battling it out this weekend from 6 p.m. every night. Admission to this event is $1,000 Guyana and seasonal pass $2,500. And that's all we have for this edition of the HGP Sportscast. Do have an enjoyable weekend. Goodbye.